By the way, we also have TJ Dillashaw is going to call in today.
Oh, I got some shit. I got some shit over that. Because you always look on YouTube like...
Do you? No, I'm serious.
You never let me finish.
No, but do you really check on YouTube? I never
look. This is what I do. I'm looking on YouTube. I didn't say I'm looking on YouTube for that.
Right.
But that pops up.
Sure.
So maybe know what pops up? It pops up it's what I said Matt Serra says DJ shit on us or something like that. Matt Serra's pissed at, and I would do, listen, am I really pissed? You know how much I thought about that since last show?
The whole way home he was talking about it.
Yeah, I think you were pretty mad.
He was fuming.
I get over it pretty quick. By the time these headphones are off, it's out of my head. But it's over the airwaves. And, people can run
forever. Yeah.
So people get upset over it. Oh, how are you, big baby? I can't argue. I might have banned some people because, if they attack me on my Instagram or so. Listen, that's my happy place or whatever. I don't like negativity, so I'll just ban you if I don't like anything you say to me.
Yeah.
But, whatever, man. I don't know. I just like to have a good time. I like to come here and have a good time. So we're having a good time, and then somebody else is like, it's just like, it's not his fault. But that doesn't mean I can't lash out at the guy. It's just like, fuck it.
So your legs are a little sore today. You took a while to get over here.
So let's just throw it on.
We got TJ right here. TJ?
Yo.
Hey, buddy. You're talking to Jim and Matt from UFC Unfiltered.
What's up, TJ?
Dude, first of all, I owe you guys a big apology.
No, don't say that. Don't say
Dude,
that.
No, seriously, though, I was told, I guess, last week that I was doing an interview, and I didn't even know about it. I forgot. Practice times changed, and I messed up. So I was seriously running in the door for practice late, and I hate being late. So
yeah, no problem.
Well, listen, it's not like you had a fight to get ready for or anything, TJ. You know what I mean? And TJ, I want to apologize. I've been getting attacked by all your fans because after we hung up, I'm like, boo, TJ, you freaking thing. I didn't say it like that, but whatever.
You said worse.
I was being a little bit. You know what the word is that I would use that, and you wouldn't because you're too classy. I was being a little bitchy. But TJ, listen to me, man.
That's understandable. I messed up. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault, kid. We're big fans, man. We really are.
Well, I think I handled it very well.
Jimmy handled it like a professional, Chris the producer, and I'm not. Listen, I'm just not a professional, but I am a fan of your fighting style.
We're fighters. That's why we're fighters, because we're emotional.
It is true. It is true.
And I can't control it.
It's true, man. And listen, and how is the camp going? You know what I do? I did say the other day that I do enjoy watching on Instagram, whether it's Dwayne's or your Instagram, all the techniques you guys are doing, just the mitt work and then you do the little bow afterwards, the little bro hug and bow. But how does Dwayne's mind is very unique. How does he always? It seems like he always keeps it fresh, right?
Yeah, man. He doesn't turn it off. He is straight addicted to me getting better, as well as himself, him just guiding people through this journey, this crazy life we call martial arts. But he doesn't turn it off. I text me in the middle of the night of him watching tape and technique I should be doing, maybe watching my sparring or just, game planning or, telling me which trainers I should go train with. And that's the big thing, too, I've noticed with Dwayne is that he tries to get me to train with other, boxing coaches with Perillo, boxing sparring out in Palm Springs with a camp out there, and just he wants me to broaden my horizon of knowledge with other coaches. You find a lot of coaches that they kind of want to keep you sheltered and hold you in and not let you travel and train with someone else because they're afraid. But me and Dwayne have a very close connection, man, and it's been nothing but magic.
And you are finally getting this fight that you had been asking for a long time, not with the fighter you've been asking. I mean, you were asking for Demetrius for a long time, and at one point it looked like it was going to happen. And how did you feel when you found out he was traded for Ben Askren?
A little unfortunate to have a guy of that caliber leave our organization. Because the UFC is the best organization, the best at promoting. It's the who's who of fighting. But it sounds like he made a great decision for his family and for his finances, and I'm sure he'll be very happy. I know that Matt Hume, his coach, has a great connection with ONE FC. I think he might be part owner or matchmaker or whatever it may be. So I think it'll be very good for him. But a little sucky because we'd love to see him in the UFC because we're the best.
Do you think he dropped the ball with that? I was very excited when you guys were going to fight, and I know we're sick of talking about this. I don't want to bring up old shit.
You're good, man.
But it's just, I was so when I heard that, and I'm like, yo, that's a fight. I mean, a lot of people could be invested in, because that was you going down, and especially with your performances, and just Demetrius looking just indestructible. And then when he didn't take that fight, it was just I was so let down. I'm sure as you were.
Yeah, he definitely dropped the ball. That would have been the biggest fight for his career and trying to build his name, But unfortunately, I think he was a little more scared about losing his legacy, and then didn't take Cejudo serious enough and let him come out and push the pace on him. But we live and learn, and now I get to beat up Cejudo instead.
Now, you had commented, too, that they were paying you to kind of go down, and whatever you said about the flyweight division, do you think they are actually gearing up to get rid of that?
I do. I do think that. I mean, getting rid of Demetrius Johnson, you're getting rid of the best fighter of the division. The guy that's been making statements down there, and you're trading him and cutting fighters when they've only lost once. I think that it's a way of dwindling it out. And if I'm the champ of both weight classes anyways, why not make them all come to 35, which we have an action-packed weight class.
How is your weight cut? Because you had put a video out, and I'm sure you saw that some of the fans were saying, "Oh, he looked tired," even though you just said good morning, which meant you probably just woke up.
Yeah, that was the first thing I did was when I woke up. When you do your hormone test and your blood test, you have to do it as soon as you wake up. You can't eat or drink anything. I mean, if you guys have ever gone to the doctor to do your hormones, you have to be first thing in the morning. So, it was 7 o'clock in the morning, me waking up, rubbing my eyes, doing a video, But I don't mind people thinking that the weight cut's hard, because obviously it's not going to be easy, right? It's going to be a lot of work, but it hasn't been hard. And that's because I have the coach I have, and I'm as professional as I am. I'm actually waking up right now closer to weight than I would be at 135 waking up this far out. What? And that's because I've had to be so serious about it though too, like when I'm fighting 35s, I'm like, whatever, I'll eat as much as I want, do what I want kind of thing. I still stick to a good diet, but I can eat late. I don't have to do intermittent fasting. I don't have to wake up and do fasted low base. I don't have to be as strict. And so me being as strict as I have been the last 12 weeks, I'm closer to weight now when I wake up than I would be at 135.
So this might be a less painful cut at the end of it than it would have been at 135.
No, I mean, it's probably still going to suck. It's definitely still going to suck. Don't get me wrong. But, I'm handling it very professional. I bet I make weight easier than Cejudo does.
What is it that motivates you to do this? And how do you think it will affect you? Because he's fighting at his natural weight and you are cutting 10 pounds. So what is it that motivates you to do that? Is it just the idea of being a two-belt champion?
Yeah, that and my legacy, being a two-belt champion, continue to build. I believe that I'm the greatest fighter right now. I believe I'm the pound-for-pound best, and which way to prove it than to show it. I'll go down to 25s, I can go up to 45s. I could do it all, man. And I really just want to show my legacy and prove that I'm the greatest fighter out there, and show everyone how professional I am. And look, Cejudo called me out after the fight. I think it's a big hyped up fight, and I'm excited about it. It's a great way for me to build my name, and I'll go out there and out wrestle him and snatch that gold medal off his neck as well too.
And I wanted to ask you too about Sam Calaviti, your conditioning your coach, his strength and conditioning coach. You've said that he is a genius, and what is he doing that is so good for you?
Man, he is. He's. If you sit down, it takes like years to kind of understand what he's talking about. It kind of goes over your head when you sit down and talk to him, but because he's always into every molecule and everything that's going on in your body. He's tracking my heart rate when I'm sleeping. He makes every meal I eat. He's got every strength conditioning planned out. He has my low base planned out. He knows what like every Sunday we've had a goal, like that week I need to wake up at a certain weight, and when I reach that, it comes off the checklist. Doing my VO2 max, my hair analysis, my hormone testing, my omega-3s and omega-6s, and just kind of making sure that my body is in homeostasis at all times and running smoothly and not cutting any corners. I mean, the guy, I've met him now for 2.5 years ago now, and it's crazy to see what my body has done and the things that have been able to change and how much strong. Everyone thinks I'm lying, but I'm actually throwing up more weight right now than I was my last camp for 135s. You know, my clean to press is throwing up more weight. I'm stronger and I'm lighter, so my strength to weight ratio has gone up, which is unheard of, you know, but I've just stuck to the program. I haven't faltered and continue to see gains. So I'm all in with Sam Calvita, you know, of the training lab. He's a straight up genius.
What is low base? You said that a couple of times. What does that mean?
Oh, sorry. My low base is like a workout that I do it's easy. Keeps your heart rate at a certain level. So for me, a low base would be, so once you do your VO2 max and your RMR, which tells you like what your body's burning fats to carbs, because you want to be more of a fat burning machine than a carb burning machine, because you end up having better cardio and you end up producing less lactic acid, all that stuff. There's a certain heart rate I need to keep my body under. And that's when I do my morning runs. Is I consider that my low base. It's low base training. I'm running at a certain heart rate, keeping it over a certain heart rate, but under another one. So I'm not running hard. Well, I mean, now it's harder because I'm in such good shape and my heart rate I have to push harder to get it higher. But you know, when you first start out, it's like an easy jog. You're able to like hold a conversation while doing it, but you do it for an hour. Oof. Kind of thing, you know, so that you just have your body start burning fats rather than burning carbs. And, yeah, I mean, it just helps you shed the weight.
And that's what you do first thing in the morning?
Yeah, not every morning. It's all periodized. Sorry, I can't even talk. It's all scheduled out. You know, like I know exactly what days I'm doing. I'm not doing it every day because, you know, I don't want to do it before sparring. You know, it's one of those days I want to come into sparring. I want to feel good. So maybe I sleep in a little longer on sparring days or my certain strength conditioning days. I know I'm going to be going super hard, so I don't want to add any more stress load to the body. And so it's all done at a certain time. But, yeah, I do that, especially for this camp, quite often.
TJ, let me ask you your thoughts on, I know I feel bad for the poor guy, for Dominic Cruz suffering another long-term injury. What do you...
Man, it's crazy.
That's kind of a bummer, no? I mean, because not for nothing, I would love to see you guys go at it again. I know that was a close fight. And and you're a competitive person, to say the least. And, would you ever... I mean, is that something you really want to avenge? I know you feel you should have got the nod. And it was close.
I definitely know I should have got the nod, but yeah, it's something that I'd want to get back one day, you know. But it's crazy, man. The guy has, I mean, he got like 2 fights in the last like 8 years. Who knows? I mean, it's crazy that he can't stay healthy and that his body's just falling apart. Wasn't meant to fight. Maybe he was meant to talk. You know, maybe he was meant to have that chip on his shoulder and sit behind the desk because he cannot stay healthy, man.
Yeah, some guys just have
sucks. It really does.
You know what I love though with the three of them, like it's like with TJ, and then you got Dom, of course, and then Cody. There's like all different. Like TJ's such a nice dude, but yet he has these nice little rivalries with these guys that each with themselves. Well, Dominic definitely is an opinionated dude. Cody's, you know what I mean? But it's so funny.
And
man.
I don't have anything personal against Dominic either, too. It's just something that happened because we fought each other, and he got under my skin, and he did a good job of it. The mental warfare of it, you know. Because I've never had a problem with the guy. I've done commercials with him. I've been around him. He's a smart dude. Like, I got no problem with him. But then he starts, like, nagging at you. And you're like, all right, mother. You know, I'm gonna come back. You know. And then Cody just made it personal. He came at me. So that was just, you know, these rivalries kind of found me. And that's what happens when you perform at the highest levels and have cameras on you 24/7. You know, you're gonna see these differences.
Have you seen Cody at all? Have you interacted with him at all since the last fight?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't really seen much of him or seen him personally, no.
And before we let you go, too, I wanted to ask you about the poster. They used an interesting photo of you for the
yeah.
Now, did you make that face, or did they grab an old photo, or did that happen and they went, we're going to go with this one?
Well, they created the poster. I mean, I think I remember taking that photo, and it's kind of like, I think it might have been during the Ultimate Fighter, kind of like with Cody, like saying like, oh, this guy, you know what I mean? Like, put a smirk on my face and point my thumb at this guy, like, what's this guy up to? But I feel like I've kind of handled this situation the same kind of way. I'm very confident. I'm going to come in there. I'm going to run through Cejudo, and obviously I'm respecting who he is. He's a great athlete and everything. But look, man, I'm confident. I know that I'm the better fighter, and I'm going to get out there and put it on him. So I just think that that's what I've portrayed a little bit. Love it or hate it kind of thing, you know. I'm not really too worried about it.
Well, everyone agrees. I think you're one of the hardest guys to prepare for because your fighting is so unorthodox. It's impossible to figure out what you're going to throw from second to second. You're an extremely difficult guy, I think, for anyone to get ready for.
Appreciate it, man. That's usually the plan. You know, we try to mix it up as well. I mean, this sport of MMA, it's crazy, man. You used to be able to be like a boxer, a kickboxer, or a jiu-jitsu fighter, or, you know, a wrestler coming in and do well and get to the top. But not anymore, man. You have to train MMA as the sport as a whole, you know, and keeping someone guessing is the sport. You have no idea what I'm going to do and when I'm going to do it. And that's why I keep saying that I'm going to out-wrestle Cejudo, is because I'm able to keep him guessing. I'm going to be able to wrestle with him, you know. So I'm going to beat him everywhere.
Well,
I'm going to beat
congratulations.
him in the sport of MMA.
Yeah, you are. I mean, I have to pick TJ too. I mean, I think Cejudo's a great fighter, but I think that I just think that you're going to be too much for him. Again, you're fighting Cejudo. It's obviously the main event, January the 19th from Brooklyn. And good luck, man. You're one of my favorite guys to watch.
Yeah, TJ. And my bad on the other thing. I was being a little bitchy.
Dude, I
my
understand
bad.
though, man. Don't worry about it, brother. I mean, I got on the phone. I was like, "Hey guys, I gotta go. I'm not doing an interview. I'm running in the door." Like that was obviously my bad too. Because I was told about it, I guess, a week in advance. But you know how practice changes up, and
man. I can't
crazy
remember.
lifestyles of media, and you get a call, and I thought it was the New York Athletic Commission because it's a New York number, you know.
Yeah, no,
so
I hear you.
cause I was doing medicals that day, all this stuff, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, no, I hear you. Hey, listen, a day before, I forget. I got a memory of a goldfish. Thanks so much, champ, man.
Yeah, take care, man. Good luck, TJ.
Of course, man. Hey, I just want to give a big shout out on my website, tjdillashaw.com. If you're looking to take my online courses to fit the fight, I'm showing all those techniques you guys talked about that me and Dwayne go over.
Awesome.
I have my own online course where I'm showing techniques, talking about how to be confusing and to show different techniques and to keep your opponent guessing. But it's fit to fight. You'll not only learn how to do some martial arts, some jiu-jitsu, some wrestling, some striking, but I also pair them with a strength and conditioning workout that'll make you better at that technique. So you're getting in shape and you're learning how to fight. It's done. It's been released now for a week and it's done wonderful and everyone's loving it. So I just want to give that a big shout out.
What's the name of it again?
I appreciate it. Well, it's tjdillashaw.com is where it's at, but it's called Fit to Fight.
Awesome, man. Sounds awesome, man.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Of
Anytime.
course. Thank you, guys.
I'll talk to you again. Bye.
Take care, bro.
All right, later.
All right, hey, listen. Today was about new beginnings.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel better. I am not a negative. I'm a happy person, Jimmy. I'm not a negative person. I'm a happy, special lad. Don't call me lad. I did it myself.
You said that.
I did, Jimmy. I preempted. I struck myself. But listen to me. I'm so happy that we're friends again.
I am too.
Well, good acquaintance.
There was never any problems.
There was never a problem on this side. People are attacking me. Maybe I get a little emotional, but isn't that why you love me, people? Isn't it?